Hello everybody. In this video I'm gonna talk about simplifying the variable expressions. First, let's see what is the meaning of simplifying. It's a common sense, but just use an example. When I'm saying 5 minus 9 plus 3, this is an expression because when all the terms are constant, we call it constant expression. There is no any variable involved in this expression. So how we can simplify it? If I add the numbers or do the algebraic addition of this one, 5 minus 9 is gonna be minus 4 plus 3, which gonna be minus 1. So I simplified this expression. Let's use an example of variable expression. Let's say I have this expression 3x minus 2x plus 5 plus 7x minus 3. Again, this is another expression. This expression has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms and has one variable which is x. The name of this 3, negative 2 and positive plus 7 is coefficient. The name of this 5 and this negative 3 are constant. If we compare this expression, if instead of x I substitute, let's say, apples, then what gonna happen? It's gonna be 3 apples minus 2 apples plus 5 plus 7 apples minus 3. Just instead of x I substitute apples. Now 3 apples minus 2 apples, I can simplify these two. 3 apples minus 2 apples give me 1 apple plus 5 plus 7 apples minus 3. Okay, as you see, I can simplify these 3 apples and this negative 2 apples because both were apples. They are compatible or they are equal to each other. But I cannot simplify this 1 apples and 5. This is apples. What is the number? I cannot add them. They are not related to each other. I can simplify them. But I cannot simplify them. But this 1 apples and this 7 apples. This 1 apples and this 7 apples. I can add them. I can simplify them. 1 apples plus 7 apples is going to be equal to 8 apples. And this 5 and this negative 3. Again, I can simplify them because both are values or numbers. Plus 5 minus 3 is going to be plus 2. So this 8 apples plus 2 is the simplified format of these expressions. As you see, the simplified format has only 2 terms, but the original one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. This function or this action that we are doing, we call it simplifying the variable expression. What is the name of these 3 apples and these negative 2 apples and these 7 apples? Because all are the same things, but only with different coefficient. We call them like terms. Now, if I go back to this original expression at the beginning, 3x minus 2x plus 5 plus 7x minus 3. This 3x, and this negative 2x and this positive 7x. We call them like terms. Like terms. Okay, like terms, they are equal, they have the same base or they have the same variable, we call it base. Do you remember? X to the power of 3, the name of x is base, the name of this tree is exponent. For the like term, they should have same base. This one, the base is x, this one, the base is x, this one, the base is x. They should have the same base with the same exponent. The exponent of this one is 1, the exponent of this one again is 1, the exponent of this term is 1. Because all of these three terms have same base and same exponent. What is the difference between these three? The difference is only in the coefficient. The coefficient of this one is 3, the coefficient of this one is -2, the coefficient of this one is +7. So same base with the same exponent, but different or equal coefficients. Okay, we call them like terms. We can add, subtract like term, or in general we can simplify the like term. 3x we can do one by one, step by step, or we can combine the step. I'm doing a step by step. 3x minus 2x is gonna be 1x. We don't need to write 1. And this 5 and this -3 again, the like terms. Okay, I can add this 5 and -3, which gonna be +2. And this +7x. Again, this x and this 7x are like term because they have the same base, same exponent, different coefficient. The coefficient of first term is 1, the coefficient of the last one is 7. So 1x plus 7x is going to be 8x plus 2. Okay? Now, we can do this one at the one step. 3x minus 2x is 1x. 1x plus 7x is 8x. Then 5 minus 3 is plus 2. We call this action simplifying the variable expression by adding the like terms. Now, remember, x, 2x, and 3x squared. Are these two like terms? Let's look at this one. They have the same base. The base of this one is x, the base of this one is x. But they have different exponent. The exponent of this one is 1, and the exponent of this term is 2. Because even though the base are same, but because they have different exponent, we cannot add them. They are not like term. As an example, this one, if we just imagine if x is length, look at this one. Let's say this is a square. Let's make it rectangle too. This is a rectangle. The length is 5, let's say centimeter, and the width is 3 centimeter. Okay, so centimeter is the length of this one. What is the area of this one? 5 centimeter times 3 centimeter. Area of the rectangle is the length times it. 5 times 3, the area is going to be, area of the rectangle is going to be 15, 3 times 5, 15, and the unit is centimeter square. Okay, what is the perimeter of this one as an example? The perimeter going to be 3 plus 5 multiplied by 2. Yeah, length times width times 2 is going to be 3 meters. 3 plus 5 is 8 times 2 is 16 centimeter. Okay, can you see? 15c square and 16c. This one is the perimeter, is the length, and this one is area, is centimeter square. And centimeter square, they are not comparable with each other. They are two different things. They are not like term. Perimeter and area, they are not like term. Same as this one, x and x square or x square and x cube, they are not like term. Let's do another example of simplifying the variable expressions. Two x square minus 3xy plus 3x square y plus 3x square. Let's do this one. Okay. Let me add one more term, minus yx. Okay. So this is a variable expressions. The variables are x and y. Okay. The terms are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. If we want to simplify these expressions, we should identify the like term first. So this one, the base is x, but for this one is xy. xy is not same as x. So these two are not like term because they have different variable. This one has have y as a variable and x as a variable, but this one has only x. So these two are not like term. And xy and x square y, again these two are not like term because they, even though both have the same variable or same base, x and y, but the coefficient of the exponent of x in this one is 1, the exponent of x in this one is 2. So these two are not like term as well. But this 3x square and this 2x square are like term because they have the same base, this one and this one. They have the same base, which x for both of them, with same exponent, which is 2 for both of them, but different coefficient. Even if the coefficient will be different or be the same, again they are going to be like them. So these 2x square and this 3x square are like them, and we can simplify them. 2x square plus 3x square is going to be 5x square. Okay, and none of this one are like them, so we cannot simplify them. Minus 3xy plus 3x square y minus yx. Oh, sorry, I made mistakes. Let me just do this one. 2x square and 3x square are like terms that I add them. But look at this one. These two terms, this one and this one. Okay. Are these two like terms? Look at the base first. The base of this one, the variables are x times y. This one is y times x. So they are like term. In the multiplication, we can change the order. 4 times 3 and 3 times 4. They are the same. 4 times 3 is 12, 3 times 4 is 12. xy and yx. Again, they are the same. In multiplication, if we switch the order, if we change the order, it doesn't change. The whole term, it doesn't change. Okay? So, xy and yx, they are like terms. So, we can simplify these two as well. Now, this one is negative 3xy, negative 1 yx or xy. They are the same thing. Negative 3, negative 1 is going to be negative 4 xy. Okay, this one and this one. And plus 3x square y. This one, the bottom expression is simplified format of the top expression. So in simplifying the expression, the only thing that you should remember and you should be careful is finding the like terms. Remember, in the like terms, the base should be the same. The exponent should be the same as well. The coefficient can be same or can be different. we just pay attention to the base and exponent. If the base and exponent be the same, they are like term. Whatever is the coefficient, we just do the algebraic addition of the coefficient. Let's do one last example of simplifying the variable expressions. Let's do this one. Minus 2 minus 2y plus 9. Okay, we want to simplify this variable expression. In this simplification, first remember BEDMAS always applies. Okay, the priority goes, do you remember BEDMAS? Is the priority of operations. The priority goes to bracket first, then the exponent. Division and multiplication have the same priority, whichever come first. Then addition and subtraction. In this, when we are simplifying, this negative 2, it should be multiple to the inside of the bracket. So multiplication we have addition and multiplication. Multiplication has the priority to addition. So we first multiply this one inside the bracket. Negative 2 multiplied by 1y. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2y. And negative times positive is negative. 2 times 9 is 18. The bottom one is the simplified format of top one. Now just figure out, look at if we find like terms, we should simplify the like term as well. But in this situation, there is no any like term. So this is the final answer. Another example. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. Minus 5x minus 2 the square bracket 2x minus 4 multiplied by bracket x plus 7 then minus 6. I want to simplify this variable expression. Again, remember BEDMAS, the priority goes to bracket. Okay, and when we have bracket, inside the bracket, the priority goes to the most internal bracket. This one is a square bracket, this one is curved bracket or parentheses. They meaning are exactly the same, but because we have bracket inside the bracket, we use different shape of the bracket to distinguish which bracket is matched with which one. Okay, so the priority goes to the most internal bracket, which is this one. This this bracket is in the most simplified format. We cannot simplify it anymore. So the priority goes to the outer bracket, which is this square bracket. So it means I have to simplify it inside the bracket first. It's going to be minus 5x minus 2. Then I'm simplifying this one. 2x. I should multiply this negative 4 by inside this bracket. Minus 4 times x is minus 4x. Minus 4 times plus 7 is going to be minus 28. Minus 6. Okay. Now, again, the priority goes to this bracket. I should simplify inside this bracket. I'm copying the other part. Minus 5x minus 2. As you see, I'm not multiplying this negative 2 to the inside the bracket. First, I have to simplify it inside the bracket first. Even if I multiply this one by inside the bracket, even though it's not wrong, but it makes it longer. If I simplify it first, then it's gonna be easier. It's gonna be negative 2. Then this 2x and this negative 4x are like term because they have the same base. Base for both of them is x. They have the same exponent, which is 1. So we can simplify this 2x minus 4x is gonna be minus 2x minus 28 minus 6. Okay, now the bracket is in the simplest format. I need to multiply this negative 2 to the inside the bracket. Negative 2 by first and next. Okay. If you compare with the top, if I wanted to multiply this negative 2 by inside the bracket, I need to do 3 multiplication. But in this case, I'm doing only 2 multiplication. Why? Because I simplified inside the bracket first. And remember, always follow BEDMAS. Now, it's going to be minus 5x, negative 2 times negative 2x, negative times negative is positive, 2 times 2 is 4x, and negative times negative is positive, 2 times 28 is 56, minus 6. Okay? This minus 6 is this one. And this negative to multiply by inside the bracket is this one. Now, there is no any bracket. We need to simplify the like term. Negative 5x, negative 4x. These two are like term because they have the same base with the same exponent, different coefficient. Minus 5x plus 4x. Minus 5 plus 4 is minus 1x. Or we don't need to write the 1. It's going to be minus 5x plus 4x is going to be negative x, and 56 plus 56 minus 6 is going to be plus 50. So the final answer is going to be minus x plus 50. Minus x plus 50 is the simplified format of the original expression. So we learn how to simplify the variable expression. First, if it was complicated variable expression, same as this one, just expand and simplify it following the BEDMAS. Expand it first. The priority will start with the most internal bracket, then the outer bracket. If we have exponent, then exponent. And then division and multiplication, whichever comes first. And at the last step, addition and subtraction. This one was the bracket. We simplified, was in the most simplified format. Then the priority goes to this bigger bracket. Inside the bigger bracket, again the BEDMAS applies because we have the multiplication, negative 4 times this bracket. We should do the multiplication first. When there is no multiplication, now addition and subtraction by finding the like term, which is this 2. Plus 2 minus 4 is minus 2x. And again, this bracket is in the most simplified format. The priority goes to multiplication, negative 2 times bracket that I multiply it. At the last step, the priority goes to addition and subtraction by finding the like term, which is negative 5x plus 4x, which is negative x, and 56 minus 6, which is 50. This is how we can simplify the variable expressions following the BEDMAS and figuring out the like terms. I hope this video will be useful for you. We will continue in the next video. Bye for now.